Hey guys, welcome back to my second episode of my YouTube channel. My name is Paul Favor, and if you're just joining for the first time, I would like you to click on the subscribe button so we can stay connected. Today, I will be discussing one of the things that confuses a lot of people when it comes to buying lands in Lagos, especially in locations like Ikorodu, Imota, Agbowa, Epe, because I've come to realize that why is it that there are some lands that are in Lagos? It feels like Lagos, it's even in Lagos, but you get to find out that they are actually under a local government, which is Ogun State. I'm sure that baffles a lot of people. So today we'll be discussing that. If you've been around some locations like Imota, Agbowa, and some parts of Epe, you realize that there are some lands that are being sold as Lagos property. But if you dig deeper and you check the survey plan and visit the land registry, you get to realize that this land actually falls under the Ogun State government. Now, what is going on here and why is it like this? Now, I'll be giving you 4 reasons why cases like that intend to be possible. 1, we have the urban expansion. And when we talk about urban expansion, first off, Lagos is developing and it's also expanding. Places that are beyond the borders starts to feel like they are part of Lagos because of the closeness they have together. Let's take places like Imota and Agbowa for example. Even though they are not officially part of Lagos, but because of the closeness they have between two community, it makes it feel like it is part of Lagos. Let's not forget that there are some lands that still falls under the Ogun State territory, especially lands that have not fully been integrated into the Lagos infrastructure. Now, the second reason is historical boundaries. We also call them the old-time boundaries. These were lines that were drawn a long time ago, and honestly, they haven't kept up with the pace of development. Let's take, for example, there are 2 plots of lands. One is under Lagos State, and one falls under Ogun State government. These are together. Do you understand? So imagine, just because of the boundary between them that has been set a long time ago, that is what is happening in locations like Ikorodu, around Imota and Agbowa. So that's why there are some plots that falls right over the line, and that affects those who control them legally. Now, the third reason is social identity versus legal jurisdiction. This is a case whereby people say, I live in Lagos, whereas technically they live under Ogun State. Why? Because it sounds better, it's easier to market, and it also improves their lifestyle in some kind of way. But there is actually no difference. Basically, it's actually the same road, same building structure, easy access. But when it comes to land titles, taxes, government controls, you get to realize that the Ogun States are actually in charge. Now, the first one on the list is shared infrastructure and joint zone. Sometimes the Lagos government and the Ogun State government come together in this fringe location. Lagos can intend to do the road, whereas the land itself belongs to the Ogun State government. This kind of collaboration helps in terms of development, but sometimes it confuses the buyer to think that if Lagos did the road, then the land actually belongs to Lagos, but that is not always the case. Now, this is why you must always verify, don't assume. Just because it is close to Ikorodu or Epe, or someone markets it as Lagos State, doesn't mean it actually is. Ask for the survey plan. Go to the land registry, make your researches, either the Lagos State Land Registry or the Ogun State Land Registry. Make your researches and ensure that this property is actually under any of this local government. So yes, I've seen people buy lands in Lagos thinking that it's under Lagos State, but at the end of the day, they get to realize that they've been dealing with Ogun State entirely. So, in conclusion, there are lands in Ikorodu, especially in Imota, Agbowa, and some parts of Epe that actually falls under the Ogun State government. And all this is due to historical boundaries, rapid development, social identity, legal jurisdiction, and joint zone, joint infrastructures, just as I have noted all of them. So lastly, if you want to invest in real estate, ensure you verify who governs the land before purchasing any property, either it falls under Lagos State or Ogun State. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Comment if you have a question about land documents, titles, whatsoever. Drop a question on the comment section, and then I will see you on my next video. Bye.